What's going on, everyone? It's day 86. I can hardly believe that, but day 86 of the 90-day challenge. It's going to be officially done this week. I'm not going to really know what to do with all these extra 10 minutes I have every single day from not making these videos. Or maybe I'm just going to continue to make the videos. Haven't really decided yet. But we've got an early morning start today. It's going to be off to kind of a weird week. I'm traveling Wednesday through Saturday, going to a real estate conference. Something that I don't normally do and don't really like to do, if I'm being honest. I've done a few of these conferences, never a guru type paid for anything like that. Just kind of like a small, $200, $300 conference. And, they're motivational, they're really good. I definitely am not in favor of the spend 20,000 guru type sessions. I think you can go to a lot of the networking events, just even around Tulsa, and meet some people who are extremely knowledgeable. And, if you show up with the right questions and the right attitude and the right persistence, and you keep following up, you don't need to pay 20,000 for anything. You just need to follow up with the right people and be in the right places, which is the meetings. But I am going to one. It's called 7-Figure Flipping. It got recommended by Amanda Howell, which is someone that I highly respect within the Tulsa community. So I'm excited to go to that. Just kind of see what relationships it might bring, what kind of more knowledge it might bring for kind of our off-market single-family division. As far as what's happening this week until then, we have 2 to 4 homes closing. I don't know the exact number because we got those other 2. We have 2 that are closing for sure, and then 2 that are kind of held up due to some title work. So hopefully those get closed, which would be awesome to close another 4 this week after closing 4 last week, which will put us to our 10 goal already in October, which is awesome. The fact that we would have already closed 10 homes by the 11th. I mean, that's almost a home a day, which I really like. Maybe that'll be the 2022 goal, is closing a home a day. As far as this video, something that I haven't really talked about in a while that I really want to, because it's my favorite topic, is once again the RICE metric. We're down over here. If you're not planning your day out beforehand, you are wasting probably 2, 3, 4 hours a day. And that is just my opinion. I do think I read that somewhere, but I really think it is the truth. But it goes past that. It's like, not only do you need to be planning and time blocking your day with the 2 or 3 most important things, but you need to be like looking at this chart, and depending on like if you're just getting started doing this, I'd actually recommend like at the end of the day, like sit down and like fill this chart in, or pull it up on you can find it by going to samovansconsulting.com, download this chart and actually plug it in at the end of each day, and I think you're going to see some big progress and realize just how much time you're spending on things that are just mindless and aren't really productive in any sense of the word. But of course, just another quick walkthrough. So when you're blocking your time, you've got items that are allotted a dollar amount per hour. Okay, and so I've actually color coded those according to my Google Calendar. That's why they've got colors above them. But so right here, negative $100 an hour. So of course that's obvious things, it's things that are actually doing. I think that bottom one is a perfect description. Actually doing stupid stuff. Okay, anything stupid, breaking promises, letting people down, not doing what you said you were going to do. Right there, negative $100 per hour. 0, more mindless things that don't add or take away. But again, if you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. So watching Netflix. And I do want to mention that I think there is a fair portion of this that is needed just to keep your sanity. But then again, it's like how you do it. Like yard work could also be in there, or it might be a $10 an hour item. I would argue it's a $0 an hour item. But it's something that's mindless, that is just different, that you do need a little bit of just to keep your sanity. Of course, $10 an hour items, running errands, cold calling, customer support, $100 an hour and up. This is where we really get to like how a business actually grows. And of course, first one, solving a problem for a client. $1,000 an hour item is starting to create more systems, and like a paid per click campaign, or writing something that's going to be repeatable, like creating a funnel, creating a process, or actually talking with a hot prospect, where you can see that cold calling is actually a $10 an hour item there at the bottom. And then you have $10,000 an hour, actually improving your value. That's what I'm going to say as far as creating, improving your products. You know, all this is really just creating value, restructuring your team, and negotiating major deals. Again, negotiation is one of the most valuable items that you can be doing as far as like something that pays per hour. I mean, one phone call off a contract could be $3,000 reduction. There's not many other items you can do that are going to make that much in an hour. And then, of course, your $100,000 per hour items. These are just your radical innovations, your drastic system, team changes, and long-term capital allocations and salary decisions. So that'd be like making an investment or deciding to actually buy a house in my scenario. So if you're not doing that, you definitely should. I think it'll save just from time blocking and doing that. You'll realize how much time that you're wasting. And it's probably a lot. So again, Q4 isn't a time to slack off. It's not a time to use the holidays as an excuse not to really do anything. You know, we're pushing harder than we ever have here in order to close 10 homes per month. And when I say close, we're not wholesaling. We're buying and holding everything that we buy, or everything that we close. So not only do we have to buy 10, but we have to renovate 10 and then lease 10 every single month. Which requires a big team. It's not just me. We've got 15, 16, 17 Fs, depending on the size of the construction crew every single week. But we're going to keep pushing. Again, I really think that if you really push over one quarter, you could drastically change your life in 90 days. And I use February 2018 kind of as an example for that, of going from no real estate at all to having purchased a mobile home park, have another one under contract, have a package of homes under contract, and closing 2 houses. All happened in 90 days from 0 to 90. And that was all just about waking up early and being intentional with every single second that I had, which I think is what the RICE metric is all about. But you've got to plan, you've got to be obsessed, and really have to want it more than anybody else. So thanks everybody for watching. Again, I really like talking about the RICE metric and just honestly just getting after it every day. I'm thinking about starting a Facebook group that's kind of going to revolve around those aspects at the end of this 90-day period. If you're interested in being that, please send me a message and I'll make sure you get the invite. Thanks everybody for watching, and be back tomorrow with another video.